In, how is it going, everyone? Welcome to Ace Combat Advance, an Ace Combat game that is pretty much Ace Combat only in name. As the name suggests, is for the Game Boy Advance, which, as you will imagine, is not very good at doing the kind of thing that Ace Combat is known for. So this game is more closer to a traditional shoot 'em up than anything else, and I guess that's also over complimenting it. You will see what I mean. How is it going, Draenor? There's only two difficulties, by the way, Novice or Ace, so you're either a noob or you're the best one, basically. There's no in between. Obviously, I'm gonna go for Ace, against my better judgment, I guess. And as soon as that, the mission starts. HQ has established a new base of operations on the enemy's flank. Use the enemy nav points to navigate your way through a corner of General Resources. Okay, General Resources is from Electrosphere, so we're gonna be using the Electrosphere companies, which is Ace Combat 3. Destroying them along your way to the base. Be prepared to engage several waves of enemy fighters. Now, see, here's the thing. The missions have primary and secondary objectives, but you can ignore the secondary objectives exist because in this difficulty it's almost impossible to do them without dying. So you can forget about that. I'm just gonna go for primary. Well, and then you have the planes. You can select like a secondary thingy. I think I'm gonna pick this one. It's not that important, really, because the main thing, the most important thing of this game is surviving. And that's not easy to do at all. As you can see, this is how the game looks. Not really something that screams Ace Combat, but yeah. Again, this is the Game Boy Advance. You cannot ask for miracles on a console like that. But yeah. You will also see that, as I say, it's very easy to die, so you gotta essentially avoid confrontation as much as you can. The afterburner is on the top right, which means that if that thing, like the red is basically something that means that you have the afterburner available, and when it's all green it means that it's out. That's the reason why sometimes you see me go very slow, because this is not the default movement speed. This is with the afterburner, basically. You can destroy planes, by the way, it's just that it's not worth it. It's not worth it to do anything that is not going for the primary objective. As you can see by now, 40% of my health is out. But it's actually interesting to know that it's in reverse here. 60% means that 40% of your health is gone, not that you got hit by 60%. Might be a little bit confusing at first, but it's the way it works. Fuck, the afterburner is gone. Yeah, the game is pretty green. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, only one more, yeah. Only one more. Fuck. But one more missile is enough to kill me. Will I be able to make it? I have a feeling I'm gonna get killed. There's only 1 point remaining, but I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Nah, it's gonna be fine, right? What's the point, by the way? Oh wait, this is just the Allied territory. Okay, no worries. Now that seemed easy, and I guess it was easy, but got the victory. It's one of those things that it's very hard if you engage with the enemy, which is the reason why I absolutely ignore the enemy. HQ has learned that a large enemy air transport is dropping 15 supply containers in the nearby desert in an effort to support their troops. Destroy all of the containers and watch out for the patrolling enemy desert vehicles and planes. Destroy the containers, and yeah, the land enemies can forget about it. Now, I'm pretty sure that using this one will still be a better idea, simply for having better defense and air to ground, and these are supposed to be ground objectives since they are containers. And we probably want this one, guided missile for ground targets. The unguided one, essentially, you should shoot it and it goes forward and it hits it if it intersects with the hitbox, but I don't think it's a good idea to use it. Alright. At least the music is cool, I would say. I personally like the way they did it. If it's too quiet, let me know. Go and burn the containers. I think I have a flamethrower or something. By the way, you can dive into, like, dive down. That's what you're supposed to do if you don't have a missile to shoot. I do have one, so I probably should do that instead. But assuming I'm... Okay, got that one. It sounds good, fuck you. Damn it, dude. You're never gonna get tired of that gag, are you? Oh, I'm being shot. Wait, is this thing... Okay, it is... okay, got it. Oh, fuck. I'm already getting absolutely bombed. Half of my health is gone. What's the point of speaking when you can't make yourself laugh? Pretty philosophical question, right? Only 3 are done. Good shot, bro, you got this. I also have no idea what L1 is even... Oh, okay, L1 is for, like, strafing. Or whatever it's called. There are a lot of entire things that you want to avoid, because they are the ones dealing the most amount of damage, basically. The problem is when they are next to other things that that you need to actually destroy. Got that one. There are 3 here. Damn, not enough. My machine gun sucks. And these missiles... The fact that I need 2 of them to destroy one of these is very bad. That should be enough. Yeah, it is. Okay. Get out of the entire thingies. Well, get out of the plane. Get out of everything. It will be useful. Wait, what is... Oh, I'm being shot. But those guys are not even close. Or are they shooting me? Wait, there are 4 here, and there doesn't seem to be any entire thingy nearby, so... My only worry here are the enemy planes, essentially, so I should switch to the normal missiles, at least to intercept the enemy planes, that is. Although they... Okay, they are coming, actually. I don't know if you can dodge everything when you are, like, down. I don't think... Well, definitely not the ground targets, but I think that you can kind of freely dodge all of the planes that shoot you by diving down. They can also dive down, that's the problem, but... Oh, we're getting too close. I'm a little bit worried, because we are still lacking quite a lot of them. And also keep in mind that there is a timer on the top left, so we're gonna run out of time. If you take too long, of course. And they are entire weapons here. I'm using the wrong missiles. Oh, fuck. Okay, so they have enough reach to get here. That is bad. And that's a turret. I will have to basically do do these attacks fast, because if I stay any longer, I'm dead. I can also use these missiles. That works for that. Yeah, that's the part that matters. That part you really want to be away from those guys. I hope these are the last ones, because if they are not, I don't have enough time left. Okay, got that one. Only 2 here. Yeah, here. No, get out. You can also crash against the enemy planes. You destroy them, which is good. Okay, last one. Yeah, that's the last one. Okay, don't fuck it up. Well, I could use the missile. I don't even know who is gonna target at this point. There are so many assholes. Got it. Oh, I need to return to base? No way. In 20 seconds? Can I do that? I don't know. I don't know how far that is. 10 seconds. I don't think I'll make it. Fuck. I don't think I am making it. I'm not. That's a shame, damn it. The base is so far away. I can't believe I got everything else. Unbelievable. They really don't give you enough time to do this shit. I could also use the strong... Well, the fast one here, but... Apparently it has war air to ground, so... I don't know if that's a good idea. See, being fast here will definitely help, but... And that's such a shame, because I did everything well, but it was not enough. I like the way it looks, though. Alright. There's basically no time to lose. And I thought that 5 minutes was gonna be more than enough, no? It is not. At least that one was very straightforward. I don't know if the air-to-ground stat even matters at this point. Maybe it doesn't matter at all. Maybe the air-to-ground is purely cosmetic. Oh, but you cannot... Wait, hold on. No, I'm using the wrong... Okay, this probably will kill this thing in one shot, correct? So, it's a good idea to use that against a target that is... probably surrounded by a lot of those things. Thankfully I didn't get hit that much. 5 of those, I will say that it's still too little, even if it's an insta-kill. Essentially the way it works is that even if you are flying at the top, as long as it collides with the ground target, it hits. So that's very good, sure, but only 5, bro? That's not very good. It's useful in situations like that. Well, assuming you can aim. That part is important. Gotcha, nice. Alright. If you can aim, it's a blessing. Almost. Right. Oh, why it calls this the second zone? Wasn't that the second zone? What even is your criteria for zones? Alright, gotta be careful here. There are a lot of enemies. Last time I did this part super slowly. No, that missed. Well, there was my last one. That was the last one of my ground missiles. You can also use these missiles. It's just that they are not very effective. Like at that point, using the machine gun seems like a better idea. It's also hard to aim. Okay, got that one. Oh, damn, that was a lot of damage. And 28? No way. I really did that much damage? That's fucked up. I think I probably got killed by the planes, because... Well, or maybe it was the machine gun. If that's the case, then that means I probably should leave the air-to-ground missiles for that part. Because the other ones are useless. They are air-to-air. I don't need those. At the same time, I probably didn't receive that much damage precisely because I used them at the beginning. But it seems that it's better to leave them for that part, because it's not just missiles, you also have machine guns that as long as you are next to them, they will hit you. It doesn't help that contact damage exists, and if you hit these things, I think like 20% of your health is gone. You also kill them, so I guess that's nice, but I say that it's a very big compromise. That wasn't actually that much damage that I suffered there. If I can keep it that way. Not all of these are next to entire weapons. I do believe that probably the last missions are gonna be very annoying, because these ones are very forgiving. The other ones, I'm not so sure. It is only the second mission after all. I guess the best thing you can do is also look at the radar and preemptively shoot where the container is. Got it, and then this one. Well, yeah. The problem with that is aiming. But yeah, don't worry. This game is top-down. Yeah, I mean, this is a Game Boy Advance, so having a 3D perspective game is asking for disasters on a Game Boy Advance. Hey, how is it going, Wasabi? I mean, honestly, the Game Boy Advance shouldn't have been picked as a console for a game like Ace Combat. It is what it is. It happened. Can't do much about it. No, move out of the way. Assholes. Okay, return to base. Nice. I did that relatively fast this time. I know this guy is supposed to be faster, but I was able to navigate very well. Now, how far? Damn, the base wasn't really that far at all, I guess. It was just a matter that the previous ship was just very shit at going fast. Yes, I had like 20 seconds to do it and it still wasn't enough. Alright. Enemy ships are attacking a small but important nearby friendly island. Your task is to defend the island and launch a counterattack on the main enemy ship, Ramesses. So protect the main building. Wait. This is an escort mission. Well, maybe not escort, maybe it's just straight up protection, but that's a problem. That really is a problem. I can imagine that I probably won't even be able to, you know, do much. I'm curious to see how these napalm bombs work. A little bit weird to shoot a napalm bomb from a fighter plane, right? This mission is probably gonna be a pain in the ass. You should know. So for now the objective is destroying a ship, so I guess it will be worse, all things considered. It's destroying that in particular, but I don't know how the napalm works. Like, did that even damage anything? What am I even shooting here? Or is this what I'm supposed to defend? Maybe okay, no, maybe this is just what I'm supposed to defend. I was bombing what I was intended to defend. Pretty funny. Mother arrives at 8 seconds. What do you mean, mother? Catch her. This thing? What do I need to catch? Let's fill it up. Oh, it heals you. But it wasn't really a problem though. I mean, it wasn't really damage, I will say. So here you just want me to fight this. I mean, you just want me to stall, I guess. Because I mean, the objective right now is simply supposed to be, that island. But these missiles are not hitting anyone. That's pretty funny. Quite some missiles we have here. I guess half of the trouble will be understanding how this thing works. Well, all of those guys are there, but the ships might be the actual problem here. And they have a lot of health, these assholes. Like, I'm shooting them with both the machine gun and... Oh! Eliminate everyone here? You mean here? Do I just forget about the island? They didn't stop attacking it. Yeah, I'm seeing that there are things exploding, but you're telling me that there is an objective here. I'm almost dead. This is a ship, so actually, if the mothership appears, that will help me greatly. Yeah, come here. I don't know if at this point we will be able to clear the mission before the island is destroyed. The radar is shot. Yeah, you know, we're getting fucked. I understand that. I try to use the napalm on these ships, but they don't even seem that effective. I guess you need to do it from the bottom. It's like they are receiving no damage whatsoever. It's hard to tell how much damage they have since there is no Hellbar or anything. Alright, and they destroy the island. I guess I should use the ground missile thing, because I don't know how the napalm works. That's the issue. I don't even know if I should be using this, though. It's very good for air to ground, apparently. Yeah, that's very apparent. A guided missile, no, this one. This is the one that deals a lot of damage. Which might still not be enough, but if you can replenish your ammunition, it's useful. Which in fact I think that's probably why the mothership is called. Because you run out of ammo for one thing or something. You don't need to limit yourself with the ammo, because if that thing arrives, you can do it very well. Okay, for now I guess the first thing is defending the island. It's the top priority. Rock and roll. I wonder who is the one saying that. Am I the one saying that? That's the first time in Ace Combat where I'm actually a character. It will be funny. Okay, got that guy. So they are already fucking the island up. The previous one, it didn't happen that soon, but now it certainly is. I mean, the main culprits are these asshole ships. You can destroy these guys. I don't think the planes do that much in comparison to how much these assholes do. Oh, I think I know. Actually, the call for the mothership is done by pressing select. I did it by accident before, but that's how it works. You press select and this ship comes. Okay. Alright. Well, that's cool at least. You can refill at any time. So I don't know if there is any timer for that. There could be. Also, I can use these missiles now. Gotcha. These things spawn quite a lot, as you can see. You don't care. And if you kill a million... I didn't mean to call for mother again. But it seems that it's something endless. That you can call it as many times as you want. Which is a good thing, I guess. It seems that you can easily abuse that. Right, so the question here is, will I be able to destroy the ship before the island is destroyed? Because they are already surrounding it, regardless of how many of them I destroyed. The font capital she is so weird. It seems weird. I will say that compared to all the weird things that this game does, I will say that it could be worse. I will say it's the least of our worries. Let's see if we can do something about this time. These missiles should be high damaging ones. We will see how high damaging they are. Okay, they are quite high damage, but I need the mother again. Promise that the island might get fucked before we even get the chance. Or I might get fucked, actually. Well, both can be true at the same time. Oh, I go out of Afterburn. Come here. I have a feeling that the island is not gonna last enough. Okay, I got it. Oh, and now you want me to defend the island? No way. Well, I'm not gonna make it. This thing is not fast enough to make it back. But in that case... that was a sound. Oh, wait, what do you want me to do then? Like, I cannot do both things at the same time. Like, I don't get it. Like, you want me to stay protecting all the time? Because I cannot really do both things at the same time, dude. That's not the way it works. It's fine. I guess I can try protecting at least until I destroy all main targets. Because if I can easily, or rather quickly sweep the ship, I can make it back in time, probably. It also doesn't help that at the beginning you don't even have a... you know, you don't even have the ship as a target. It's a little bit hard to tell what to do then. I keep pressing the wrong button. It's because select was the button to change weapon in the other games, but in this game it's not that one. Like in this game, instead of select, you have down on the D-pad. It's very backwards, I will say. But hey, as long as these things are endless out of mind. I can just call it for free. Maybe it affects the score. But as you can see, it seems that the A is unlimited. Very weird decision, I will say. I think even weirder decision to make infinite enemies here. How do you want me to protect this properly? I can't. It will always get bugged. Let me fill you up. Watch the phrasing, bro. I don't know if the objective is surviving until the timer runs out, while at the same time, of course, destroying the other ship. And this thing sometimes feels like missing. Not sure why. Sometimes I very clearly miss it, so I understand. Like for example, right here, if I were to go down, go to where the other thing is, I will get fucked, without a doubt. Or rather, not me, but the island, so I don't think it's a good idea to do that. Because you can see that if you leave them alone, they start shooting with all they have. Then how did that miss you? Right, hopefully those are the last ones. I kinda doubt it though. But at the same time I don't really see any other ships, so maybe they are the last ones. Okay, I'll go attack this thing. I will obviously have to call for Mother again though, but I will use the remaining missiles I have. I guess it's weird that they tell you to attack the ship when you're clearly not really done defending, because inevitably it will get attacked, no matter what, so... Alright, we can ignore the planes though, but yeah, we gotta destroy these things. Sometimes they miss, because they should feel like missing. Fuck. If you have unlimited mothership calls, then it is not that big of a deal to pick a weapon as long as you can replenish that weapon constantly. You probably maybe get a penalty for rank for calling the mother so many times. Got it. Return to base. Huh. Okay, so you're basically saying that the objective wasn't really completed before of defending the island because there were still enemies around. So the weird part here is that you're even allowed to go and destroy the ship without being done defending the island. It's whatever. Now, I will assume that 1 minute is enough time to get back to base. Even though this thing might not be the fastest, I wanna believe it is fast enough. Surely. Right? Yeah, base is here, don't worry about it. Alright. So what's the rank gonna be here even? Why are there fireworks? Yeah. Oh, I got an S? No way. I guess it's because I defended well. I guess there is no reason not to call the mothership then. I mean, as long as it's available, I guess. Your task is to destroy all 18 ASF oil rigs. You only have 4 minutes to carry out the task because a great storm is coming. Well, maybe you should have used the weather forecast better. And we unlock one here with very good speed. I guess it's good to... But you cannot use the... You can use the guided one for ground targets, but that's not very good. But this one at least allows you to use this one. The unguided air to round. No, not fill you up. Not you in particular. Okay. Let's see how it goes. So you start with a surprisingly low amount of these things. Yeah, I would like to see... Nice miss. Yeah, you can call the mothership at any time, so essentially you should use your alternative weapon constantly. I mean, no reason not to. It's just gonna replenish like it's nothing. Might as well. I think the main problem is this ship. This ship has a maximum of 5, but the other one had a maximum of 15. Something that I don't think it says in the selection screen, but it's quite a big deal. The problem is that the other one is not as fast as this one. And since you're supposed to do this in 4 minutes, I will assume that, you know, it's good enough to be well prepared. The mothership in between each area. So I don't know where it arrives. Like if it's... I mean, it seems to be a random place outside of the radar. It doesn't seem to be anyone in particular. The guy says that he's a little bit thirsty. Very weird dialogue, I gotta say. Yeah, sure. Why not? How did that miss you? There is absolutely no way in hell that missed. Whatever, these are the last ones anyways, right? Didn't mean to call the mothership again, but... it's fine. Though, actually, I will need to guess I'm about to die. I didn't realize how much I was getting hit. Alright. This should be good enough. Though, having to return to base for every mission is a little bit fucked up, because something that could take a while. I think that the image that you receive at the end might depend on your rank, because I got the fireworks when I got an S. Your flight path to the base takes you through a corner of General Resources Ltd. Territory for about 5 minutes, so we prepare to engage several waves of ASF fighters. Wait, and what's my... Okay, survive 5 minutes. But wait, should survive? I'm afraid I don't follow that well. Like I can just stay still and that's enough to survive, because that will be weird. We will see what the objective marks on the radar. There is an objective, believe it or not. sure if all the enemies are gonna be planes, because if that's the case, then I picked the wrong weapon. No, they are also round targets. In fact, one of them is there. Correct. Yeah, they are nav points, actually. The fact that thing is that it's pretty hard to take away the muscle memory of switching weapon using select. So every time I want to switch weapon, all I should do is call the mothership, which is very stupid. It happens. Can't do much about it. Really? The radar got fucked. Oh, and the radar... how am I gonna do this then? Try to come back. To come back where? To base? But you're giving me two different objectives right here. Not sure which one I should follow. I'm gonna follow the one that was marked first, but something tells me it's a bad idea. Not to mention that there doesn't seem to be anything even close. I have a feeling that the radar is trolling me. And I'm not just told. Oh, it's there. Okay, so it's just reverse. Oh wait, that was it. That was pretty fast. Damn. That was a lot faster than expected. HQ would like to install a new radar station at a strategically important location. It is up to you to prepare the area by destroying the entire enemy presence at the proposed ground site. Protect the convoy until it gets to a designated location. Well, at least so far this plane seems to be very good. This is an escort mission. So you know how escort missions are. You know how problematic they tend to get. But yeah. Let's hope it doesn't get too problematic though. Now, you could at least launch me at the place where I'm supposed to protect the convoy, right? Instead of launching me all the way far. So this is what... Damn, that bridge... that look a lot higher in the picture, I gotta say. Doesn't really look that big here. It's fine. Wait, what? Oh, that's a ground objective. I gotta remember that. When they have a black outline, it's a ground objective. Not that easy to tell, really. So these guys give you surprisingly low amount of points. Okay, you got that one. Probably called Mothership, actually. I'm also surprised there is no explanation of the controls beforehand. It's a little bit of an oversight, because knowing that select does this is an absolute game changer, especially being absolutely infinite, you know. That part is quite important. Where is the convoy, by the way? Didn't they mention a convoy? Or is the convoy this thing? Because I don't see them moving. Oh yeah, it is the convoy. Well, you're going a little bit too slow, you know? You're being attacked from every direction. Seems like you would at least try to go a little bit faster, if you ask me. You know, you could at least try not to get killed. It's not that much to ask. Sure, why not? I guess all things considered, secondary objectives are actually quite possible to get. I guess I was exaggerating a little bit then. It's important in this type of cases to have the manual. The manual of this game would have been useful. Also, I think I destroyed everyone. I don't see a single target remaining. I think I actually fucked them all up. Damn. So I guess that the game is not gonna be as hard as I initially thought. Seems like it's gonna be very simple. Though I might be speaking too soon and I might regret it. But we'll see how that goes. So honestly, convoy, come on. You can do it faster than that. That also means that there are no really infinite spawns, like everything is fully premeditated. Everything is limited. Come on, you can do it. I mean, I know that I'm a plane, so I'm going extremely fast by default, but hey, I don't know. I feel like you are not trying enough. You're probably just driving in, I don't know, in first shift or something. Well, that is probably an S. If I had known that from the beginning, I probably would have tried going for more secondary things. Your task is to eliminate one of the important ASF airports. The first thing to do is to destroy the control tower, preventing the enemy from sounding the alarm. Then destroy the rocket installations and the runway. Alright. Also unlock a hawk. But I still think that this one is good enough. This combination seems quite OP if you ask me. You're asking for a lot of things. Wait, this is also an extremely short mission. It started with 2 minutes and a half. That's quite something. Okay, these are the targets. Yeah, maybe this wasn't the right choice for weapon here. Because with this weapon, you can only destroy one target at a time, but there's multiple of this at the same time. At least the good thing is that this plane seems to have great resistance, so you can kinda get fucked and it's not that big of a deal. Okay, maybe it is if you constantly are getting fucked. I probably should use the bomb more than anything else here. The mother arrive at the other side. Okay. The targets are not that big either, so they are quite easy to miss, honestly. Only 2 buildings left. One of them wasn't really a building, you know. You had your fun? What you mean you had your fun? It's supposed to be a serious operation, you sack of shit. I also destroy all the secondary targets. Nice. Well, now I only need to come back in time. It wasn't that long of a trail, so I think I should be fine. But then, if that's the case, this game is absolutely free. Though I am unaware maybe if the difficulty switch at any point, because it would have. So I'm saying that this is the plane that has a lot of defense, but maybe it's that I die so many times that the difficulty switched. I wouldn't know. I mean, I think in the report it says the difficulty, right? Well, not really, no. I could be playing on Novice for all I know, but no, it should still be Ace. HQ has assigned you to patrol the airspace. Your objective is to destroy as many approaching planes as possible. You must watch out for both fighters and bombers. This is the first one where it's exclusively air-to-air. Alright. Oh shit, I have some interesting air-to-air ones here. I guess this one is supposed to be the main one to use. So for air-to-air you have things like this one. Divides into 4 air-to-air missiles, or you have an extra powerful one. I could try this to see what it is like. Why not, right? Who will believe that thanks to muscle memory I discovered the most broken technique in the game, which is simply calling the mothership. Also, the mobility on this thing is very good. Like, this plane is absolutely broken. Like, basically when you steer, it actually steers very fast. Which is crazy. What objective are you actually marking here, I wonder? Like, oh, it's a bomber, of course. I gotta be careful here, guys. If I get too close, I'm getting fucked. And this guy takes a lot of missiles to get destroyed. So we're gonna be using a lot of missiles of this type. I could try using the other ones, like the ones that split. The problem is that these are not aimed. I mean, I guess they do hit all 4 at the same time, so that's good damage, but I don't think it's that good, all things considered. Don't crash. Okay, what happened? Oh, I switched accidentally, I guess. Oh, it's because I probably tried to... I tried to maneuver and... Yeah, mission failed because I crashed against that guy. Oops. My bad. It's what I say, you have contact damage. It's a little bit of a problem. Alright. I guess in that case I'm gonna select this one. The air-to-air hit-seeking missile. I mean, I will assume that it will be more useful since it's homing. I assume it's homing since it's a hit-seeking missile, you know. I want to believe. And this guy doesn't like it if I don't worry exclusively of the bombers. They say shoot them before they escape, but escape where? Aren't they bombers? Aren't they supposed to be bombing something? Also, wait, 40 of this? Wait, I don't even know what's supposed to be the rare weapon here. Is this supposed to be the special one? It looks exactly the same as the regular one. But I think it does deal more damage at least. I guess you can use it quite a lot if you want. The only problem is that it's pretty hard to tell what exactly is a bomber and what isn't. Because in the radar, I mean, you have the arrow pointing you to the bomber, but you don't know exactly if it is on your sights or not. Also, it seems that doing contact damage against the small planes is actually easier than trying to shoot them down. That's pretty funny. It's fine. Oof, I almost crashed again. Well, instead of going back like that, I could simply dive down and it should work. Oh, I ran out of those missiles. Maybe in that case I should call for Mothership, but after this guy is dead. Last bomber, but yeah, let me call. I just wanna know who is the guy complimenting me. Maybe it's my co-pilot for all I know. Yeah, very hard to tell. This is the last bomber apparently. Correct. And I also got the secondary objective, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember exactly how many it was, but it was definitely less than 3,000, so... yeah. At the same time, even if these secondary objectives are free now, I don't know if they were that free when you were having the first planes, because the first planes are quite shit, honestly. So the first missions are ironically the hardest ones, because you have to use quite a shitty plane to do stuff. Yeah, like planes like this can tank very easily. An enemy fleet is attacking the Yamato, a carrier belonging to the Allies. Your objective is to defend the ship. You have 2 minutes to destroy the attacking planes and ships before they sink the Yamato. Only 2 minutes? Keep the Yamato mostly intact. Mostly. Don't worry too much about it, but yeah, mostly. I mean, I could still use this thing. It's just I don't know how many air to ground you're gonna have. So I think that's essentially what makes or breaks a ship in this game. The amount of special missile ammunition they have. It has 10, so it's not bad. It says 2 minutes left, but the timer is higher. Because it feels like being higher. Simply feels like it. Oh, I called the mothership again. God damn it. Keep fucking up. Did not mean to, obviously. I could still refill, especially with this guy that is actually fast. The problem is that at this rate, I'm gonna be beating this game very fast. And that wasn't in my plans, because the first missions definitely look very hard. These ones are kind of like the opposite of hard, you know? They are a little bit of the opposite. "30 seconds." Sometimes they use some very weird letters, that's for sure. It's a very weird font all around. Not sure exactly what they were looking for. Oh, I'm out of missiles. Well, I mean, who cares? Wait, shoot the rest of the attackers? Wait, that wasn't part of the deal. That's not something that you mentioned, mister. It's fine. This reminds me of the Warframe defense missions. Well, more than defense, the interception ones, where you get the objective, but then you need to kill everyone. Alright. So a little bit for an airport to be in a random island like that, honestly, it's fine. One of our intelligence agents took hold of an enemy plane. Your task is to navigate through a defended enemy base, exploring it for the sake of our HQ. Hope they don't find anything suspicious. So this is, wait, how will a cover mission work in a game like this? The secondary objective is being ready for the consequences. Wait a second. I cannot select the plane? Well, I guess since it's a recon mission, it makes sense, but... Damn. We're gonna be using a stealth machine, probably. But that doesn't look very stealthy. Like, painting a plane red doesn't really seem like the most stealthy thing to do. But how the hell will stealth even work here? Like, just try to be far from the enemies and that's it? It's not like this is, you know, Metal Gear with special mechanics for stealth. I have to be, I guess, far from those guys. Wait, how the hell? So that guy cannot detect me because I'm down? Really? And these guys really suck at detecting... Wait, that guy is on the same... Maybe... Okay, I think I understand. I'm red because I'm supposed to pretend I'm an enemy plane. So how could I even blow my cover? I mean, unless I start randomly shooting like an idiot. How am I ever gonna lose my cover? It seems impossible even. Well, I mean, it's whatever. It's still very weird. Not even looking at the actual game, I'm looking at the radar. Wait, really? Yeah, that's a very weird mission. Like... And what even is the secondary objective here? Turn back? Then you can make up your mind. Yeah, I'm turning back. God damn it, shut up. You want me to eliminate the targets? Are those the planes that I was flying with, or what targets? No, they are other targets. But yeah, now they are shooting, of course. As it is to be expected. Now this is gonna be fine. How the fuck did you miss the 2 shots? Now the question is, if you want to get an S, I would assume that you want to destroy all of them, right? Or something. Not like it will be hard to do, I just don't really care. Basically. Yeah. Well, it does seem to be an S though. Because you get this image, yeah. Weird. Your task is to eliminate the most important oil refineries of the ASF, disabling the supply of oil to the enemy. You must concentrate on the radar first. By destroying the radar, you can prevent a hard sudden attack from the base. So destroy the oil refineries and all buildings in the area. Basically fuck everything up. Oh, it seems to be very good as well. And you have all of the weapons available. I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit weird how you... Like, the game has reverse difficulty, like it's harder at the beginning and easier at the end. Not like it's the first time that I see something like that. It's just weird that it happens. Hey, whatever, who cares? That's a lot of objectives, actually. Wasn't expecting that many. Here using the napalm will probably be a good idea. It's just that last time the napalm didn't even go that well. That's the reason why it might not be the best idea. Also get rid of this guy. Might as well. Here using the special missiles or anything like that. I'm just using the regular machine gun and the regular missiles. This is one of the... Well, I guess that counts as an alternate building. It was a secondary target. I'm calling for mothership simply to heal more than anything. Oh, what the hell? Where do all those guys come from? Well, doesn't matter because you can heal while you're getting refilled. So at that point, all the damage you receive, unless you're close to death, is free. So you can instantly destroy planes with no consequences. Hey, it's always nice to do. Doing things with no consequences at all. Wait, what is that 0 on the bottom? Oh, that's a bug, that's what it is. Oh, the display is completely bugged. Well, I don't know how many I have left or not. Okay, it came back now. Actually, as long as this doesn't crash the game, it should be fine. This is the kind of thing that it starts, you know, it starts as a non-issue, and then when you least expect it, the game just crashes, you know. But yeah, it's all fun and games until we gotta redo everything. I mean, not like I will redo it, but I keep missing this asshole. Oh, it's because I'm using the wrong missiles. I mean, with the completely bugged UI, it's not a surprise that I'm missing. I wonder if it's an emulation thing. Problem is that I'm also running out of time, so that's an issue. At least here it's telling me to go back to base. Yeah, it's probably go back to base, right? I wanna assume this is going back to base. So there should be fine. Right? Surely. Yeah, it's back to base. Okay, no problem. It's still very weird bug. It was here again an S. And now I wonder if you will have gotten a bonus for getting everything in S. The ASF, with most of its supply lines and bases destroyed, has only one weak chance to retreat to a secret northern ice base, concentrate its forces, and aim the nuclear weapons at UAD's key bases. You must destroy these missiles before they are fired from the silos. Or silos, I don't know. Whatever you pronounce that word. So destroy all nuclear missiles at the bases, destroy the boss, and all land-based enemies. What? There is a boss? Also, there is a plane that is not unlocked yet. Maybe it gets unlocked on a second playthrough, because for what I read in the wiki, well, in Wikipedia, this game only has 12 missions, which is, well, yeah, it's called Finale, as you can see. So, when are you gonna unlock that otherwise, you know? It's a little bit weird. I'm more curious to know what the boss is here. So apparently there is a boss. I wonder if it's something similar to Air Combat's the final boss. It could be. I have no clue. Destroying the entirety of the base seems like an absolute pain in the ass, honestly. Though at the same time, this mission has the potential to be extremely fast, because if there's only 3 missile launchers, the next one is the last one and that's it. I mean, I will be interested in destroying the boss, but I don't even know where it is. Oh, there is the boss. Okay. Return to base. I'm quite curious to destroy the boss though, so I don't have any powerful air-to-air bullshit, so I'm not sure if it's the greatest idea. But I can try at least the regular missiles. It's just that this guy deals a lot of damage. For now I'm gonna refuel. More than refuel is heal. What you mean don't leave the combat zone? I'm not a coward. Then this boss takes a while to destroy. And he's taking an absolute beating. It's not like I'm giving him time to rest, but damn. So where the fuck are the missiles going? So not even the... Oh, he got killed, okay. Well, interesting boss, I gotta say. The war is over in all caps. Since I didn't destroy the secondary objectives, it doesn't count as an S. I don't give a shit though. The war is over. Okay. I'm not sure what to say, honestly. Alright. And now what? The war is over and so is the game, apparently. What are you gonna do? Am I locked? Am I supposed to press something? What? That's very shitty. What happens if you put continue game? Or you can select the mission? Okay, well that's cool actually if you want to get the S. And it tells you in which ones you got an S. Alright, I actually don't mind doing that. I mean, ending it like that is very shitty, so... I guess I could get everything. And if they let you use the planes, it's also... Yeah, they let you use all the planes, so essentially... you can very easily do this. But wait, what were the secondary objectives here? Let me read that again. Destroy any resistance and the enemy nav points. I'm not sure I like that description too much, but yeah. At least, look, here's the thing. They allow you to get all S ranks without needing to replay the game. So that's cool. But yeah. It's a little bit fucked up that you can get S rank even using these things. Wow, nice hits, bro. So all things considered, these things still deal quite a lot of damage. They are not a joke to destroy even with this busted ass plane. I'm not even using the actual thing that matters here. But yeah. Oh, to get fucked. Since I know that I can just call Mother here, doesn't matter at all. I hope that none of the missions I didn't get S are long. I don't think they are long, but I might be wrong. Perhaps. Anything is possible. And to think here that what I was doing was essentially try to dodge these guys as much as possible. It is, as I say before, like, this mission is actually hard to do. And having this as the first mission where your plane absolutely sucks is such a bad idea. Because it's essentially both a long mission and a hard one. Because you can easily get destroyed, and you're also supposed to go to 5 different places. Which is something that you weren't even supposed to do with in like the last missions. In fact, the very last mission is going to 3 objectives instead of 5. Wait, the previous one was also a secondary one. I should call Mothership here. Yeah, I wonder if you get S rank on everything, you unlock the final plane. I mean, the final plane is anecdotic. I actually failed this mission. Bro, it's what I tell you, the first mission is actually hard. It's not a show. But wait, if that's the case, I ironically should leave the first mission for last, because it seems to actually be the hard one. What about this one? All land-based enemies. Yeah, but that's another thing. Like, the secondary objective of these first missions are also the hardest ones, you know? And that's the messed up thing. Like, they are not easy at all. It's fine. Here I can simply use this missile and then call for reinforcements. For reinforcements. For the mothership. I gotta say that it's something that kinda surprises me. That essentially being a Game Boy Advance owner was a little bit fucked up, because I mean, there are some nice games, but for the most part you essentially have very inferior version of franchises that are in home consoles. Another example being something like Cruising. Like I think it was called Cruising Championship or some shit. Well, no, what was it called? The Game Boy Advance Cruising? Completely forgot the name, and probably for a good reason. Essentially that one, that game sucks. Has nothing to do with the cruising games. Or I mean, it has to do, it's just that it's very low quality. And this one is the same in terms of Ace Combat. Like, it's not a bad game by itself, but it's pretty clearly using the Ace Combat name for clickbait. Well, clickbait. You get the point. For purchase bait, right? So yeah, being a Game Boy Advance owner, I mean, you have a lot of pretty nice games and all that shit, but you also have a lot of stinkers, that's for sure. Wait, that wasn't an S? How was that not an S? Bro, what? I did everything you asked me for. How was that not an S? Is it because I took too long or what? Damn, I can't believe the first two missions seem to be the hardest ones. Which other ones didn't I do? Okay, so aside from Finale, the ones I haven't done are 4 and 5. Maybe these are gonna be easier. Because it say that all the secondary things were done in the previous one, unless it say they were done in that area. But no, I'm pretty sure that it say that they were done all together. Maybe it is about the amount of time you take doing it, but I don't think that was mentioned anywhere. Might be wrong, but it's an issue when it says destroy all of its type, because it ends up being hard. Now, for example, here it says destroy all of the ground-based targets. Does that mean these guys, like the ships? Or do you mean something else? 'Cause, I mean, that's not the ground. I mean, technically they are... No, it probably means these ones. It most likely just means this. Don't mind me then. It is probably not the best weapon to do this at all. But I don't care. It will do for now. Essentially, you can know if you get an S or not before you even get to the results screen, simply by looking at the image that you get after the mission. If you have someone doing the B sign, it means that you fucked up. But if you have the fireworks, it means that you are good. One group left. That's a lot of planes, by the way. There is also another thing that maybe there is a ground-based target like very far, for all I know. Okay, it says secondary targets are destroyed. So unless this guy is a pathological liar, it should mean exactly that. All secondary targets are destroyed. Right? It should mean that. Oh, I don't have. Okay. I could call the mothership, but I could also just destroy it manually. Another thing that I could be thinking that might be the issue is that maybe they don't want you to do these missions with the planes that you haven't unlocked by the time these missions were there. Though that would be weird, because there is no way to know that. Well, unless you remember it, I guess. If you could remember it. Okay, no, this one was an S at least. Wait, I don't know why the previous one was not an S. I did everything you wanted me to do. Okay, ironically, the next mission is the one that also doesn't have an S, so might as well do it. So, survive. Okay, this one could have been easy, because it's one of those that has a very clear objective. It's 1,500 points. So, shouldn't be hard at all. Oh wait, damn it. Keep forgetting about equipment this. Keep forgetting about aiming as well. That's the hard part. Aiming is hard. Hey Yannick, how is it going? What is this? This is Ace Combat. What you mean, what is this? Are you telling me you don't recognize what Ace Combat is by looking at it? What kind of Ace Combat fan are you? I'm getting fucked. I call the mothership. You might want to come here. Okay, that's fast enough, I guess. What was the point of objective? I think I already got it, didn't I? It was 1,300 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So unless they get more picky and they want you to surpass the target by more than just a little bit, this should be good enough. It's just casually running into a plane and obliterating it. That's also something that you can do in this game, you know. You can tank planes as if they were nothing but shit. Like, they might as well be pigeons flying in the sky that, you know, got too close for comfort. Okay, and that's another S. The only missions remaining are the first two and the finale to get an S. Well, can you believe the first two missions are the hardest ones in the game? Very nice way of balancing the game. Oh, I already unlocked the last one. It's a stealth fighter. So I guess, well, since the stats are worse, I'm assuming that you don't get detected. Like, is this like playing with God mode or something, or what's the idea? Visions will wreck your plane. Well, only if they land in a turbine. And I'm pretty sure these ones don't even have exposed turbines, so it should be fine, right? Right? I believe it should. Oh, 25 of this? No way. So what's the point of this? Oh, no, that did hit. Wait, what's so stealthy about this plane? This doesn't seem very stealthy for me. Unless you want me to go down for the stealth to happen, doesn't really look like it. Yeah, stealth plane my ass. This really doesn't look stealthy, mister. I have a feeling that I got scammed. You casually scammed me. This is supposed to be the last one you unlock. I don't know for what. What's the idea? Well, I need to call Mothership, that's what I know. Also, there are some secondary targets that are widespread out here. Like, it's actually easy to... Bro, that's the second time that I die here for running into a plane. Though, one thing that is clear is that this ship is trash. I don't know what's so stealthy about it, but I might as well pick the second to last one, this SI-40. I don't even know if it's a real plane, maybe it is, I don't know. A ball of meat hitting you at hundreds of kilometers per hour should do some damage. Yeah, but there's something that you gotta understand about pigeons. Yeah, the meat will probably be something. But the pigeons, as much birds do, is they have hollow bones. So something that usually tends to be like the heaviest thing in an animal, which are the bones, is not the case here, because they are completely hollow. Because if they weren't hollow, they couldn't fly. So I'm not sure if it will deal a substantial amount of damage if it hits the windshield or something. Maybe it will. Then again, most fighter planes probably fly high enough that they don't need to worry about pigeons of all things, but obviously pigeons are not the only type of birds you're gonna find. There are a lot of birds that fly very high. That will be the main issue, essentially. Alright, can I not die this time? That's not too much to ask. I want to believe it's not that much to ask. Oh, what the hell? Uh-oh, there is a very big storm outside. Hopefully it at least allows me to finish the game. That would be nice. Nice. I like when that happens. Kinda pumps up your adrenaline. No, we're fine, don't worry about it. Okay, I can feel the storm getting fierce. Also, I really like this song. There's something that I'm not very sure if you can hear the song very well, because I know the sound effects are very loud, so I didn't want them to be super loud. But this song is so cool. Like, this is genuinely a very catchy song. Probably the best one in the game. I just really like it. I would say it's probably the only one that I really like. Wait, was that all? Are you sure I didn't forget anything? Okay, I didn't. Good. So that's an S. And the next mission, which is the second one, is the only other one aside from Finale I don't have an S. So I don't know why, because I did this and apparently I destroy all land base enemies, but I guess it was that what the game didn't like is that I might not have destroyed, because the guy on the radio tells you when you destroy all the targets, all the secondary targets in an area, but that doesn't mean destroying them in the whole level. So it can be confusing because of that, but it should be fine. I mean, this song is also cool. Honestly, they did a good job with the music. I would say that it's the only remarkable thing about this game, because everything else really leaves a lot to be desired, though. Then again, you also gotta kinda put yourself in the boots of the developer here. They were told, hey, I need an Ace Combat game for the Game Boy Advance. That's already a very tall order to have. And you can definitely, if you make enough sacrifices and you have a lot of knowledge, you could make a 3D perspective Ace Combat for the Game Boy Advance, but it's very hard for the Game Boy Advance to have games like that, so it is possible, but probably not something that is very cost effective. So I guess based on that order, I will say that they did a good job of making an Ace Combat port for Game Boy Advance. They did what they could, essentially. They have my respect for it. Well, maybe this counts as one of the ground targets you want me to destroy. It's just that it's not really marked as a target, but it's theoretically a ground target. I need another dose, if you don't mind. So, see, here's the thing. The game here tells you, well, not only the game, but the radar tells you there are no more secondary objectives, that the only objective left is that, just in case I'm gonna destroy this one, it's technically a ground target, but it's not marked as an objective, so it shouldn't count. We will see. I mean, if there was another one in the way, I obviously completely missed it, but we will see. We'll see if it counts for the game or not. No, it doesn't count. Bro, so how the fuck? What do you want me to do? Like, yeah, like, okay, all land-based enemies, I understand that, so I guess I missed one of those, of the ones that move, but why don't you actually mark them on the radar? That will make sense. I mean, you mark the other ones on the radar, so why not those? It's fine. I don't really mind. If that's gotta be the case, that's gotta be the case. So essentially what you want to do here is pay attention to the radar, to the enemies that are this, like they have a black outline instead of a yellow one. The yellow is the dot in the middle of them. That's what you want to look for. Well, and obviously the turrets. But the turrets are quite obvious, because they usually tend to be right next to the containers. But I'm still afraid that I might randomly miss one of them, because they are pretty easy to miss, without a doubt. And differently from some of the other Ace Combat games, you don't have a button that allows you to see the whole radar. That's the issue. So, yeah. What you gonna do there? I don't know. In this area, at least, there doesn't seem like there's any enemy like that. There is one here. And I think that in the previous attempt, I destroyed 2 of them. Which means that I will assume that there is a 3rd one that I might be missing. But at the same time, this is the last container. Wait, oh, I switched by accident, my bad. Yeah, but that's the thing. I destroyed the exact same amount of enemies as I did last time. So there has to be an enemy I missed. Where? I don't know. Again, there is no way to look at the overall thing. So yeah, if I miss anything, I don't know, dude. But it also doesn't help that the guy tells you that you are done, so maybe the mission is just bugged and you will never be able to get an S. It could be. I just want to see if there's anything nearby here. I don't see it. So I think we might be fucked. Because yeah, as you can see, it doesn't count it. But man, if it only was one mission bug, that would be so lame. But it has to be. I mean, if you look at the map even, there's nothing that is supposed to be out of the normal path, you know? So it's just a little bit weird. I don't know. What I do know is that so far, aside from all the turrets, there are 2 of the moving enemies that I destroyed. So I will assume that you actually need to destroy 3 of them. Maybe you could also destroy the planes, but it pretty clearly says that it's the ground enemies. Well, if that was the case, I guess we should have gotten this and we didn't, so maybe I shouldn't pay too much attention at what the objective says, because the objective will actually be full of shit. Maybe it just wants you to destroy like more planes and that's it. I don't know, really. Very hard to tell. Another thing that I've been thinking is that maybe like an enemy just randomly disappears or something. Will be fucked up. There's also one here. Or if I destroy this one last time. So I need to hold up. Don't have ammunition. Oh shit. They have so... like, I'm actually gonna die. Like, those guys are not a show. They are not a show to find, but once you find them, they are not a show to destroy. I'm gonna die, by the way. Yeah. Team, so if you don't have missiles to destroy those guys, you might as well... by missiles, I mean the air-to-ground missiles. If you don't have that, you might as well give up. Cause you're gonna get fucked. Then it's so backwards that they are not even highlighted in the radar. And the most fucked up thing is that this is the second mission, and it's essentially so far the hardest mission to get an S on. Quite backwards if you ask me. But yeah. First two missions, hardest ones in the game, I told you. They just wanted to make it like that, so they could filter the most amount of people possible. Why did they want to filter people from playing their own game? I don't know. But yeah. Maybe they were just trolling, you know? They were just doing a little bit of trolling. Just trolling their player base. Before that was a more widespread practice. Although I guess at this point, trolling your player base wasn't that rare. Like at this point you have companies like Cave that when they release a new version of their games, they purposely made like some of their bosses harder just to troll. But yeah, I will say that it's not really a new thing for a game like this. This game is from 2005 if I'm not mistaken, so yeah. See that there's plenty of trolls before this. We should probably call the motherboard as well. Motherboard, wait, did I say motherboard? I mean the mothership. Yeah, the motherboard, I'm not sure about that. That doesn't seem useful for a mission like this. Alright, so here I'm pretty sure I destroyed 3 of those tanks. So that should be more than in the previous attempts, which should mean that it should get me the S rank, right? Surely. I wanna believe that's the case. Yes. But at the same time, I also have the same amount of points as I had in the previous attempts. So that might be more related for me, like running into the planes randomly. But that was 3 tanks instead of 2. Okay, so it was indeed the fucking tanks. There are 3 tanks in this station, you gotta destroy them. Even though the game doesn't make any effort at pointing that they exist. Alright, so all of the missions have gotten an S rank except for the final one. So let's head into the final one. So for the final one you have to destroy everything, basically, to get an S. Like the boss and all land-based enemies. I think at least you get a lot of time to do this mission, so it shouldn't be that hard to do, I guess. But yeah, at least this mission look cool. I mean, it's a shame that the boss is simply a bullet sponge that just doesn't do anything when you get behind it. That's a little bit dumb. So did it say to destroy all the ground-based enemies or all ground-based targets? Like even things that are not enemies? Like it's just in case I should destroy everything. You can never be so sure, you know? You can also, differently from the other Ace Combat games, you can hold the missile button to constantly shoot missiles. So that's a good idea. I think that this, as I mentioned before, is the first Ace Combat game that actually has the protagonist talking. I think it was a silent protagonist in all of the previous Ace Combat games, but not in this one. So according to Draynor, this wouldn't be a power fantasy, you know? Nah, I'm just kidding. He really likes silent protagonists. This one ain't no silent at all. No more secondary targets. This one should be straightforward, because I don't see any tanks. I mean, it will be weird to see tanks being in like the middle of the ice for no reason. It wouldn't be the weirdest thing about this game, but still. Yeah, I know, power fantasies can have a protagonist that's big. Yeah, this one speaks, correct. It does. Oh, here is the boss, by the way. He does deal a lot of damage, and as I mentioned, it's essentially a bullet sponge, so withstands a lot of hits, but it's ultimately not that important. How did I miss that? Look, I'm not gonna call the mothership again, so I'm gonna do it with what I currently have. I don't give a shit. Alright, and now well, actually, it might not be enough. Well, it should be enough because you have infinite ammunition of the Vulcan, so... as you can see, this boss is this. Like, when you get behind him, you essentially just keep shooting until eventually he goes down. Oh, you cannot leave the combat zone. Okay, so I guess... that's fucked up, because he is allowed to leave the combat zone, but I'm not. Fuck off. But you gotta destroy the boss for this to be considered an S rank. You have no choice. Okay, now at least it's escaping in the side. Well, in the direction of the mission, so they shouldn't trigger the out of range thingy. Well, if he keeps going that direction, maybe it will. So here I have no more missiles, but yeah. That's the boss, you know. That's the boss, believe it or not. Well, and if the game doesn't cack me, that should be enough for an S rank. I want to believe it is, but we will see. I guess it's also very anticlimactic to have the last mission be a return to base. Okay, that was an S rank indeed. So how is the game gonna reward me for getting S rank on every mission? It's not gonna reward me at all. I'm gonna say the war is over just like it did before. That's something, I gotta say. Like, do you even get something new, like maybe a new ship or some shit? I mean, I'm assuming not, since there are no more slots. Damn. That's fucked up. Well, look. As shitty as this was, at least it's over. But yeah, the moral of the story is, if there is a Game Boy Advance version of a game that, you know, tends to have very good graphics in home consoles, chances are that the game is gonna suck. And this is the case here, indeed. But hey, at least for trying to make an Ace Combat version of a Game Boy Advance version of Ace Combat, they did well. Like, they could have done worse. But yeah, I do still think that they probably could have done better. But yeah, it's the Game Boy Advance. You cannot ask miracles on the Game Boy Advance. Maybe a more traditional shoot 'em up would have been a better idea. like an actual like vertically scrolling shoot 'em up. Well, I mean this one scrolls, but I mean one that only scrolls vertically. Like that probably would have been a better idea. But yeah, it's whatever. At least it also kinda goes with how Ace Combat is with objectives and secondary objectives and all that shit. So it is what it is for, as I say, being a Game Boy Advance. Games cannot do miracles with that, but yeah. That was Ace Combat Advance with all S rank, so GG's.